Well, look what we have here. Blood Bowl Legendary Edition, and just to let you know, I've been playing it the last week or so. Basically, I got a new PC, so I actually lost my download copy because I bought it online and I had a virtual copy, so I had to kind of go through a bit of messing about to get my code back, you know, order code, download code, player key, all that kind of stuff. But I did finally get it back, and I've been really into it recently. Mostly just been playing single player. I don't think I've got any going now actually. But I had basically I've been playing with undead and dwarfs. I know dwarfs are considered pretty much the kind of newbie team, or not the newbie team, because there's probably the best teams to start with are orcs or undead. I've heard, because they're kind of forgiving because they've got strong players. They've got developed players, well, players with some skills that you can use to score, and you know, they're a fairly well balanced team. But dwarfs I found are pretty useful just to kind of learn about positioning. Because they're so slow, you learn about exactly where the best place to have them, and because of low strength, you've really got to be smart with how you position them. And yeah, so basically I've been playing dwarves because I've decided I'm going to make a real effort to learn the game properly, because you probably noticed in my older Let's Plays with Lizardmen and Skaven, I just kind of did what I wanted, and because it was AI I could pretty much do what I wanted. I played Skaven quite bashy, I just run about and get in a big fight and then run in my gutter runner and score a touchdown basically. And I was lucky to have Rex with +1 strength, so I kind of got away with it. But of course, if I played like that online, I'd get my ass kicked, which I did a couple of times, try to play Skaven and Lizardmen. But what I'm thinking of doing, instead of playing like a league campaign against the AI, like I did in the past, which is okay, I'm thinking maybe it might be more interesting to watch online games. In fact, I know it'll be more interesting to watch online games. I'm not entirely sure how I'll do it yet, whether I'll just make one team and just play that team alone and let you watch the kind of progress of them, or whether I play several different teams and you know, just pick random games now and again. It's up to you really. But I just thought I'd boast about my dwarven team here. My very first team in Legendary Edition. It's won 4 in a row, so woo! Let me just check something. Oops. Yeah, shit, I don't know what I did there. Alright. Yeah, so all I've got so far is a runner with block, blitzer with mighty blow, and 3 blockers with guard, which is a pretty decent start for dwarves. I did have a Stroll Slayer who died. I've kind of been messing about in my starting roster. So I've got 8 blockers, because just blockers are just damn good basically. I started with 8 blockers, a Troll Slayer, a runner and a blitzer. And then my Troll Slayer got -1 armor value in my first game, so I sacked him and bought a blitzer instead. A second blitzer, so I've got 2 blitzers, a runner, which is a decent team, because it's more armor, it's more high AV to, you know, counter, because I've been playing a lot of bashy teams. I'm just going to try and show you my match record. Played 3 orcs and 1, here we go, played 3 orcs and 1 necromantic. So my very first game was against Skull Crusher, I bet 1-0, and I played Death's Doorstop, I bet 2-0, then Green Bites, or Green Bites, or whatever that is, 1-0, and Green Ice Cream, 1-0, so yeah. I'm kind of sick of playing orcs by now, but I'm doing okay against them. The funny thing is, 3 of my 4 touchdowns have been defensive. That scored against it. In fact, let me think here. In fact, I think all 3, yeah, 3 touchdowns. I've scored 5 altogether now, but I scored. It's actually 4 out of 5 I scored on my opponent's turn, on my opponent's defensive drive. I scored 1 in each drive against these necromantics because I ended up killing a bunch of them. Well, not killing them, but I did 4 casualties, as you can see here. The toughest game so far has been the Green Bites, so the Green Bites is whatever they are. That was a very close game. I scored the winning touchdown on their offensive drive in the 16th turn, which is pretty crazy. As 1 casualty, which made a difference. But yeah, basically I just wanted to show you that. So I've not conceded a touchdown yet and I've scored 5. Yeah, and I am 3,384th in the world, so woo! So yeah, basically I just wanted to give you a wee idea of what I'll be doing. I'm pretty sure most of you would rather see me playing online games rather than a league campaign versus the computer, because that's not as fun. It gets pretty boring. But what I've been doing is I've been learning teams one by one. So I've decided to start with the dwarves as I've been explaining, and I don't know what I'll play next. In fact, it's really up to you guys. If you want to, sorry, if you want to see me play a specific team, and for example, I could start, say, I don't know, Kemri, for example, and then I could just play that team for, I don't know, 10, 20 games, whatever, and you could just watch them as they kind of go through their various fortunes, losing, winning, drawing, gaining skills, dying, whatever. Or I could just make a bunch of teams and then just play random games every now and again. It's really what you want to see. Personally, I prefer just to play one or two teams just now, because I'm actually really making an effort, like I said, to learn the game properly. I've been reading all the forums, I've been watching a lot of, well, not watching, but reading a lot, basically. Just about different teams, strategies, players, best skills to take, things like that. So I'm quite knowledgeable about dwarfs at the moment, so that's why I'm playing them. And I know they're not they're considered quite a easy team to play, although they're not. I don't think they're that easy, because if you don't get the movement right, and if you're up against strength 4 players, which I have been 4 times in a row, flesh golems and black orcs, without guards, because I've started getting guard now, as you can see. I've now got 3 guarders. I had one in the 3rd game, and now, in fact I had 1 in the 4th game, and now my next game I'll have 3, so that's good now. But without guard early on, it's quite hard against the orcs, because it's hard to get them off the field, so it's usually 11v11, and they get better. They tend to get more 2 dice than me, although I have a lot of block, which is nice. But I've managed to get through those games, and now that I have guard, I'm hoping I might actually be able to win a few more, and you never know. Yep, that little 4 might turn into a 26 or something, and I'll be top of the league or something. Probably not, but a man can dream. But yeah, to be honest, since it's my first 4 games ever on Legendary Edition, I did play a few on the original, but I just played random games. I played like a few lizardmen, a few humans, I think a few orcs probably. I'm just thinking the teams, it's probably, yeah, and I think I probably played all the teams apart from goblins, just once or twice, and won 1 or 2, lost 1 or 2, it's just kind of, but now that I've got a kind of better idea about the game, I feel I'm doing better. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, just to show you what I'm doing, and to tell you that Blood Bowl Legendary Edition will be coming to Lloyd's Gamble, the channel. So that's obviously very, very exciting. And just to let you know, my name is Lloyd's Gamble 1. The reason it's Lloyd's Gamble is 1 is because, quite stupidly, my old name is Lloyd's Gamble, and instead of just continuing in that account, for some reason I decided to make a new one, just for a fresh start. So sorry, keep feeling I'm going to cough. Sorry. So yeah, if you want to add me, I'm Lloyd's Gamble 1, as you can see there, with a capital G in there. And so don't add Lloyd's Gamble without the 1, because that's my old account, which I don't use. In fact, I'll probably log on just to see if I've got any teams. But the other thing I'm thinking, if enough people are interested, I mean, depends how many people are interested in watching the videos, but we could set up a wee private league. It might even be just 4 or 5 teams, but just we could have set up a wee league just for for fun. And it'll just be a kind of open league, so anyone can jump in whenever they want. So it'll slowly grow, and might just start with a couple of teams, 2 or 3 teams playing each other, and then grow to 10, whatever, 15, 20 if things get good. So yeah, basically that's all I need to say. So stay tuned for. In fact, what I'd like you to do, if possible, even if it's just 1 or 2 people who are watching this, tell me what team you'd like to see me play. Because like I said, I'm going to concentrate on 2, so I'll probably play the dwarfs on my own time, and then I'll start a new team that you guys decide on, and I'll probably play that for at least 5 or 6 games just to see how I do with them. So if you want to see me play whoever, if you want to see me play Skaven again, that's fine. If you want to see me play a brand new team, or back to Lizardmen or whatever, ideally I'd rather not play the kind of weak teams, goblins, halflings, even ogres, which are pretty weak, and vampires vampires are okay, but they take a bit of getting used to. So if possible, I'd like to avoid those teams until I feel a bit better. I mean, obviously you don't expect to win with them, but I find it more fun when you have the possibility of winning when you play. Although saying that, there are good teams. I've seen a Goblin team that's won 11, drawn 1, and which is pretty incredible actually. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoy this video. It's just me talking, but hope you're looking forward to some Blood Bowl, and have a wee vote on who you'd like to see. And I'll leave this video for a week or two just to see who votes and if what team wins. I'm sure it'll probably just be 1 or 2 votes for 1 or 2 teams, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks guys, and looking forward to Blood Bowl.